What's happening, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and this is your college football Friday night rapid fire. Pow! With me today, I've got Tim Earle from picksandparlays.net from Earle Sports Bets. How's it going, Tim?
It's going good. Got a solid start off to the college football season. We're in week 5. Wow, week 5 now, and ready to keep on rolling.
Nice. Now, a lot of you people at home don't know this. A lot of the devoted followers definitely do. But Tim and I, we're buds. Like him and his brother came to Vegas. They stayed at my house. So I text him almost every day and ask him who he's on. And he sends me his premium plays, but they're free for me because we're homies. But I cash on your plays like every day. So it's very rare that I don't make at least a little bit of money with Tim Earle's plays. So let's see if he can make you guys some money as well. So we're talking about Friday night. It's Friday the 26th, I believe, of September. We've got 3 college football games going down, and Tim is going to give us his 3 best bets, best free picks on those games. All right. Okay, so let's get this party started. We are going to start it off with Florida State at Virginia. Florida State is a -7. The total at this one opened at a 58.5. It's moved up to a 60.5. Tim Earle, what are your thoughts when Florida State takes on Virginia this Friday night?
I think this is going to be a good game. You get a solid ACC matchup between Florida State, who we know did not have a good year last year, and Virginia that's kind of coming into their own for football because they're not really known as a football school. But Virginia's off to a 3-1 start this year. Their only loss coming to NC State, which that was a 4-point loss. They beat Coastal. They beat William and Mary, and they beat Stanford, which are all not great schools, but they're at least winning games, and they're blowing them out. Past years, those games were very close. This year, they actually look like a competitive team. And at NC State, it was 35-31. So it's a close game there. And then you got Florida State, who is off to a 3-0 start. They had that massive win week 1 versus Alabama. They were 14-point dogs, and they won outright. And then they go and beat the powerhouses of Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, and Kent State. So great, 77-3 and 66-10. So woohoo! But I'm taking Virginia here. I think they're kind of a live dog on Friday night at home. I feel like they can show us just a little bit. 7 points. I'll take the touchdown at home.
All right. I'm not mad about that one single bit. Virginia plus 7 points is our first play. Up next, we're looking at TCU and Arizona State. Both of these are big college basketball schools for me that I like to bet on. The total on this opened at a 56.5. It's moved down to a 54.5. Just checking my oddslogic.com stats here or numbers here. And then the side, Arizona State -2.5 has now moved up to a 3. So it went up a hook. What are you thinking about this one, Tim?
The hook don't matter. I think Arizona State's going to win by at least a touchdown here. I look at the two sides. TCU is undefeated to start the year. Good for them. They've beaten UNC, but who hasn't? And then they beat Abilene Christian and then SMU. That was actually an SMU team who made the playoff last year. They're not the same this year. They just do not look the same. They lost a couple pieces. So it might have looked like a good win if you looked at it from last year. Looking at it this year, it's okay. On the opposite side, you got Arizona State off to a 3-1 start. Their one loss came to Mississippi State, who is they've been putting up fights against some good teams. They beat Texas State in a blowout. They beat Baylor, Baylor's one of those teams that a lot of people are really high on this year. Arizona State went in there and won as a 3-point dog. I remember I was on them on that game, so that was nice to see. And I'm going right back to Arizona State. They're a team that I'm a little bit higher on. I'm not a big TCU person this year. A lot of people really liked them to win the Big 12. I'm not in that camp. I think Arizona's a lot better. I think a couple other schools are better in the Big 12. I like Arizona. Get the job done at home.
All right, Arizona -3 point. They're just making their way through Texas, huh? They take out Texas. They take out Baylor. And now TCU. I mean, I'm just saying. Speaking of Texas, our last game of the night is going to be University of Houston. That's where I went to school, y'all. And Oregon State. Houston is the favorite here. A minus 12.5 has moved up to a minus 13.5. And the total was out of 48.5. It's gone down to 47.5. Tim Earle, what do you got for me?
I think this game's going to be a blowout. Although I'm not going to lay 13 points on the road.
Timothy, if I taught you nothing.
That's a lot of points to lay on the road. But one thing I've noticed with Oregon State is that they let up points in bunches. They let up 34 to Cal. They let up 36 to Fresno State, 45 to Texas Tech, which is actually a good team, and 41 to Oregon. But they're allowing chunks of points every single game. And Houston is going to be a semi-competitive school. I remember when they were in the American, they were kind of like middle of the pack of the American. They actually looked good this year. They beat Colorado. They beat former American roommates in Rice. So they've won a couple of games, but this should be an easy one. Oregon State, since kind of going from the Pac-12 to the Pac-2, has not really done anything. They're not really a football school anymore. They're more a baseball school, which is fun. But I got Houston. I took their team total over 30.5, thinking that they're just going to win this game like 31-10, something in that range. I could see this one going under as well if you guys are interested in that. But I like the over for the Houston team total in this one.
Okay, I like that. It's a little prop action. All right. Before I get to a recap, guys, hit that like button for me and then subscribe to the Picks and Parlays YouTube channel and then ring that bell for notifications. That way, every time a new free pick video comes out, you don't miss it. And you don't want to miss what's on deck this week. We've got NFL Total Chaos with Sean Higgs and Terry Edelman. I just did a college football Total Chaos with Scott Reichel, who was 5-0 last week. He's facing Rye Cape. And Sniper West did some player props for your Thursday night football. And then I got a whole other round of them coming out on Friday as well. So like, subscribe, and ring that bell. All right. So Tim Earle, tell the people who you are and where they can find you. What kind of plays are you offering over at picksandparlays.net?
Yeah, I'm Tim Earle, Earle Sports Bets. You can find me at the picksandparlays.net website. I'm also on Earle Sports Bets, my own YouTube channel. And right now, college football, NFL, we're at the end of the MLB season. We've got 5 games left as we're recording this. So close to playoffs. Come on, Mets, please get it done. Anyways, you got college basketball not too far away, NBA not too far away. Preseason hockey has just started. I don't bet preseason hockey because I'm not a degenerate. Although there is,
who are you talking to?
I'm a degenerate. That's fine.
I've been up with you at 2 a.m. betting on Russian table tennis. Don't ever say that.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll get into hockey when the regular season rolls around, but it's right here. All of it's right here, and we're getting into the fun part of the year.
Yes, I love. Remember when we had Sabres for the Cup? Sabres for the Cup. Me and Tim his brother Nick is a huge hockey guy, and so was our old co-host Detroit Lenny. They love hockey. They live it, they eat it, they breathe it. Tim and I really don't care so much. It's not really like our biggest.
Now I've gone into it more.
Yeah, now we care more. And how to get ourselves to care, we took a future on the Sabres to win the Stanley Cup. And really, like, it was the best $1 I ever spent.
Oh, for sure.
It pissed off Lenny and Nick for a full hockey season.
But to the point where we went, me and Nick went to the Sabres-Canes game and brought a Sabres for the Cup sign. Yes, and it was the greatest.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yes. So that's what's up with the Get Down. Sabres for the Cup. But yeah, lots of great things coming out this season, or just lots of great things coming out. Head over to picksandparlays.net, find ESB, that's Earle Sports Bets, and pick up all of Tim's premium plays and packages. All right, a quick recap for that Friday night rapid fire. We're taking Virginia +7 points, Arizona -3 points, and the Houston Cougars team total over 30.5 points. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you next time on the Picks and Parlays Rapid Fire.